Hey everybody, come on in. I'm actually almost on time today. Come on in everybody, make sure you click the like button. Um, we're going to be discussing a lot of things that's been going on lately in the YouTube streets. I kind of wanted to discuss what happened yesterday with Raw and um, Rita, as far as like the allegations against Rita and her husband Bill, as far as what Raw had let us all know that they were planning to do, allegedly planning to do, which was bring harm to VS and Nicole Tyler. Now, I've been watching a whole bunch of videos, as Brother Jay would say. Starting with Rita. Everybody knows Rita can't go live right now, and ain't no telling when Rita is going to be able to go live again, especially after she got another strike against YouTube for streaming Geisha's live. I think that was last week when Geisha did an interview with Rick regarding, the Rita situation. And so she got another strike. So we don't know when Nicole Tyler is going to be able to go live again. But I did catch her video yesterday. Oh, my strings are inside out. I did catch her video yesterday of Nicole Tyler. And when I had went live last night, I when I did Basketball Wives review last night, a few of y'all in the chat, I was like, I really want to discuss what's going on with Nicole Tyler, because that's very disheartening to hear that somebody could actually take these beefs so far off of the YouTube streets to go that route. And I was like, nah, I'm just going to leave it to the Basketball Wives review. I'm going to wait, see what else happens, about these allegations. Hey, the truth is near peace. Hey, how you doing? You said she's live now. Rita's live now. Yep, I saw her. Excuse me. As I was actually setting up my live and getting the phone line turned on and everything, because I will be taking calls. So if anybody wants to call in, the phone number is posted at the bottom of my screen. Let me I'm gonna post it in the chat too. Yep, I just saw that she was live. It looks like she was in like a grocery store parking lot or a gas station parking lot, something like that. But I did hear her on there going live, and she was kind of like, I guess her daughter had actually made contact with one of the bigger YouTubers today, and was kind of debunking what Rita and Bill is always saying or threatening to do. And then I just caught Rita on her live saying she's debunking whatever her mother and her daughter is trying to say. And it's a lot of confusion going on, and mainly a lot of people is like, who's telling the truth? Who's lying? I mean, a lot of people accuse Rita just wilding out just to get super chats, and not super chats, because she prefers cash apps, because YouTube takes out like a large percentage, like more than I think they should. But anyway, they take out a percentage of the super chat, so she prefers to get cash apps. But now Rita is saying that is basically her mom and them is hating because of the super chats and because of the cash apps, and they're just trying to get money and whatnot. Then we got Raw on one hand saying, this, that, and the third. This is what Rita and her husband is planning to do, allegedly. And then Rita is showing this laundry list of text messages between her and Raw, And I'm sorry, but I have to agree with another YouTuber that I heard. It looked like some things was missing out of them text messages. I heard Ross say, and I'm not picking sides. I'm not like rooting for Raw or rooting for Rita. I'm just doing commentary. That's all it is. I'm just doing commentary. And I heard Ross say, uh, that a lot of those text messages have been deleted. Of course, you know, we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. But as much as Rita talks on live and threatens people and all this, just a lot of the talk on the chats seemed like, I don't know. It just seemed like there was something missing on the text messages. If y'all agree, let me know. If you don't agree, let me know. You know, it's an open chat, as VS says, open chat. You can type your comment in or your opinion in the chat, or you can call in. The phone lines is open. Oh, I did say I was going to type the phone number in there, didn't I? I see my son pulling up outside. I hope he don't come in here making a whole bunch of noise. I just text those kids and said I'm live, so do not come in here yelling and screaming. Not like that, but they're always like, Mom, we're home. Mom, where you at? You know how kids are. But anyway, the phone number is 605-475-4074. The access code is posted. You said the truth. You said, this is crazy. I mean, now all her personal problems are all on YouTube. Sad. You right. A lot of confusion. But you know what the truth? You know what the truth? She's been putting a lot of her personal information on YouTube. We already knew a lot of these things that's going on with her. As far as the situation between her kids. And you know what happened to them. And who happened to them, and what did not obviously happen to them. We've already been knowing a lot of that, so it's like everybody's like, well, oh my God, people are, you know, putting her information out there. She been putting her information out there. Like she's been, I know more about Rita's life than I know about my own life. And that's the sad part about it, is that I don't know how many times I have said or how many times other people have said, quit putting all your personal information on these YouTube streets, because it always comes back around. I don't care. It always comes back around. I've seen it time and time and time and time and time and time again. As far as talking to people outside of these YouTube streets, I done said over and over and over and over again. There is just some things that I'm not going to discuss outside of YouTube, and I don't care how cool another YouTuber seems to appear to me. And there's a lot of some of y'all out there. Y'all know I done talked to some of y'all outside of YouTube on IG or even on, you know, Google Hangout on the phone. I never exchanged phone numbers with anybody. I think there's only one phone number I gave to somebody, and that's somebody who I'm a moderator on their channel. So I have they have my phone number. Because most people know I'm a personal custom cake decorator, and so, you know, I was going to make a cake for somebody's birthday. So, you know, thus they have my phone number. I'm not too concerned about that. What concerns me is how, oh, hey, Glazies, how you doing, sweets? How you doing, love? Thanks for throwing up them TVs. Thank you so much. Everybody make sure you hit that like button out also when you come into the chat. Thank you so much. But I had said before that as far as like, you know, taking stuff outside these YouTube streets, letting people get all into your personal affairs, I don't care how cool somebody seems to be on YouTube. How many times have we seen this over and over and over again? And then it's like people are looking like a deer in headlights. Oh my God, I can't believe they're reading my text messages. Oh my God, I can't believe they're reading my emails. Oh my God, I can't believe they're showing my pictures. I mean, it happens time and time again, but people is up here. Oh, they talking about her information on YouTube. They talking about her information on the tube. Stop telling all your information on YouTube. All this stuff that's going on right now wouldn't even happen. And then we got people up here coming at Raw, and again, I'm not taking nobody under my wing and trying to defend nobody at all. What I'm getting at is people is coming at Raw about how long she held on to that information about the allegations that Rita supposedly was supposed to make plans with her husband Bill to do harm to certain YouTubers on here, VS and Nicole Tyler. Now, not VS, but Raw, she challenged Rita to, okay, you saying I'm lying? You said I'm lying about these receipts, that you said that you was going to harm these people on YouTube. I mean, I after listening to the videos today, and I swear I don't know how many videos I listened to. Hey Sean, hey love, how you doing? Club chat. Club chat. After listening to a lot of these videos today, there was a reason why I didn't go live about this yesterday, because it didn't happen plenty times before. When something happened on YouTube, everybody immediately going live. And I'm like, I gotta hold up. I gotta wait out. Like with the Mona Simone thing and other things, how she died and then she was, risen again after 3 days, after 8 hours. But anyway, I waited on that too, because I'm like, it just don't sound right. I'm glad I did not go live yesterday with my thoughts and opinions, because lo and behold, today my thoughts and opinions have changed. And one of them is, I do believe that Rita might have said what she said, but I don't believe she meant it. After listening to her daughter, what her daughter had to say, her daughter Lala, what she had to say today. As far as, their bark is bigger than their bite. That's basically what she's saying about her her stepdad, Bill, Rita's husband, and about Rita, is that they talk all this stuff. They own this rah, 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 rah. See, they not like most families, obviously. I think their daughter would know that, if her parents were really real, like if my parents told me they was about to get somebody, I could tell you if it was really real or not. We didn't have incidences growing up where my brothers and got jumped and my dad got in his car with his boys. We didn't have incidents where I was almost attacked by a guy and I made a phone call and 7 cars later, people's rolling up. So everybody's family ain't like that. And again, this is long ago when I was younger. So, everybody goes through different things in their life. Some people be on that rah, rah, rah stuff because they want to put fear in people's hearts and they want to intimidate people. I think that's what Rita was trying to do. She had Nicole Tyler up on her live crying and distraught and breaking down. That was so hard to see. It was so hard to see. And a lot of people's like, oh, Nicole Tyler, she's doing this for clicks and views. We on here, for clicks and views. Most of us, anybody in their right mind are. Otherwise, you just, I don't know what you're doing. But I do believe she said that. I mean, heck, Sean's in the chat. He done heard some words from Rita about what she allegedly want to do to him. So it's not far-fetched that she said that. But as far as the daughter calling in today, Lala, that was really hard to hear. It was hard for a lot of people to hear because a lot of people have been through that. I've often said before, I'm part of that Me Too, and a lot of people I know are part of that Me Too. And usually what happened, and most of the people that I know, people that I know personally, whether it's family, friends, whatever, co-workers, who are part of that Me Too, um, when things happen, it kind of got swept under the rug. And when your parent don't listen, and they're like, "Oh, that didn't happen. You lied. They said such and such. He said you lied. He said this didn't happen, or he was drunk, or he was high when it happened. So don't pay him no mind. He ain't gonna do it again. Or just stop what you wearing. Quit running around the house in those short shorts on. It's 100 in hell outside, but you can't wear no short shorts. You gotta walk around looking like Little House on the Prairie, like Laura." And just all kind of excuses to keep it under the rug. I think this is the situation with this little girl. Although CPS has been involved before, she never, like, I guess, had her voice till now. And I guess I'm glad she felt comfortable talking to S. Hutchinson and reaching out to somebody. She didn't just reach out just because she didn't want to hurt her mother. She said that in her videos. I watched all of her videos that she uploaded. And she said that in her video, that I don't want to give out all my mother's information. I don't want to give out everything. But what I will say is, for one, they ain't going to bust a grape. For two, they need to handle more important stuff that's going on in the household. For three, they need to get off of YouTube all day and night screaming and arguing with people all day and take care of other responsibilities. It's just crazy how I can't even say this is what it will take for Rita's platform to either change or evolve, or for her to just get off YouTube permanently, because she came right back with a video saying, basically she's making it seem like her daughter and her mother is on some BS, and trying to debunk her mother, and they just want some money. I know how my mother is. But that's the same thing people say about Rita. I know how she is. I know how she just wants that money. She spend 10, 12, 24 hours online because she want them super chats, and she want them cash apps and the PayPals and everything else. So it's like she's throwing it back on her mother, like that's the whole reason why they came live. The reason to me why her daughter went live today again is not to completely throw her mother under the bus, but no, I don't think her daughter made that up, because we done heard it before from the horse's mouth that her children were abused. So it's not like this is the first time we're hearing this. That's why I said earlier, we already knew this. We already knew this. Even in the live that I just caught of Rita's, she said before I logged off to go live myself, she said, y'all already know about this. My daughter was on my live, going live talking about this. So y'all already know about this. Y'all already know about her being abused and the other siblings and stuff. So this is not new information. But what is new is hearing about how her daughter feels about the situation and how she wants her mother and Bill to chill out, to simmer down, to get off YouTube. Maybe not permanently again, but they doing too much. And it's affecting the children. It's affecting the children. And you on YouTube all hours of the day, and I'm not going to talk about her children because enough people done that. Enough people done said what she is doing or what she not doing with her children. I'm not going to go there because I'm not in that lady's home. But we can just go by what we see. There is no way that I can be online 8-10 hours straight and do what I need to do with my family. I'm a single parent. So y'all catching me a couple of hours here, an hour here. That's as good as I can do. I got several jobs. I'm a custom cake decorator. I'm flipping cakes, slanging cakes all the time, and other stuff. And then uploading YouTube videos and doing commentary and reviews I can't spend there. A lot of people can't spend that much time on YouTube all day, and that's where a lot of the accusations come from when people be saying what she is or is not doing for her children. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But her daughter, what happened on S. Hutchinson's live today? That was very emotional. It was very touching. Hey, Roxanne, how you doing, Roxanne? It was very touching. When they was praying, when S. Hutchinson broke down, when the little girl broke down, when the mother, when she was talking and just trying to say that she just basically wants to be there for her granddaughter, for her grandchildren, and she wants to make sure that they are taken care of and make sure that they are safe. That they are not in harm's way of anybody, from Rita, Bill, or whoever, because from what it sounds like, as far as abuse, the brothers, the cousins, but again, we heard about this before. This is nothing new at all. But it seems like the grandmother is really being sincere in her actions. That's what it seemed like to me. Again, everybody might not agree. I heard people saying stuff like, "Oh, the daughter is up here. She's just, she's trying to get clicks and views too." But again, we already knew about this stuff happening to Rita's children. This is not nothing new. Her daughter didn't come on live today and break some big family secret. Oh yeah, we were touched, and so was my brother, and so it wasn't a secret. To me, again, she just wants to. I think she's trying to pressure her mother. Like, okay, you've been online all these months, all these hours, acting a complete fool. And I don't care about her followers, her supporters, the naysayers, the people who don't follow her. There's what she does over there on that channel is crazy sometimes. It's crazy. We all have to say that. Even though I didn't see her followers say that, her subscribers say that. Lord, she's over there. Oh, Lord Jesus, what's going on now? Why is you telling all your business? She does like the most over there. And with her daughter, I think she's just trying to pressure her to chill out, her and Bill, off this here YouTube. YouTube is life for a lot of us in a good and positive way. Some people use this to pay their bills. Some people try to use this as a stepping stone to the next level to get them somewhere else. And then some people, YouTube is life in a negative way. And instead of going forward, they're going backwards. And it's not having a good look for themselves, not giving themselves a good look. So what I said, oh, you said you never heard of her? Well, you can look her up if you like. Rita the Baddest Roaster. You can look her up if you like. Rita the Baddest Roaster. I was talking to my friend, a good close friend of mine, the other night, and we were up till like 2 a.m. in the morning. And she was asking me about some videos I had posted, like about beefs and stuff. And one of them happened to be about Jaded Nerd. She's like, who's this Jaded Nerd guy? And why would somebody, try to sabotage his life? And why would they try to blackmail him and put in his status, on live on YouTube like that? And I was like, girl, is that the only thing you heard of being done on YouTube? And she was like, yeah, I have no idea. I just start running down telling her about all these different people and all these. She's up here on the phone like this the whole time. For real? Shut the hell. No. Are you kidding me? For real? What's the YouTube channel person name? She's up here right now on all these channels. And of course, I told her I told her some of the people who always stirring up stuff, some of the people who report the news, some of the people who are the news, some of the people who are really great YouTubers and positive and motivational. I just gave her a whole list of stuff. I said, here, follow them, check them out, check them out, check them out. I threw names out there, Sean, Tracy, Jay was. I just threw names out there, just names out there, whether people like them or people don't like them. I'm like, here, check them out, check them out, check them out. I mean, after you check them out, if you don't really care for them, you can always unsubscribe. But she was just trying to look for entertainment on YouTube, and that's why we were having a conversation in the first place. And I briefly spoke about this situation with Rita the Baddest roaster, and about the allegations of her threatening to do harm to somebody. Hey Red Gal, hey, how you doing, sugar? How you doing? How Rita have allegedly threatened to do harm against somebody. A lot of people again is kind of upset with Raw, saying you could have put that information out long time ago. And even if she did or did not go to the cops about the situation, me personally, I would go to the cops about the situation. I'm not saying she did or didn't. She said she did. She showed a police report. That's the only receipts that we had to go by, is what she's saying, what she's showing. But as far as like making contact with these ladies, how she said it was kind of hard, it was difficult, she had this going on in her life, this going on in her life. I do agree with some people with saying, as far as the waiting 2 months or something, I would have just hit somebody up in their chat. Me. That's just me though. That's just me. I would have hit somebody up in their chat. Hey, I need to holler at you. I need you to call me ASAP. Your life is in danger. I would have hit her up in the comment section. The email on there. Everybody has an email attached to their YouTube. Email. I mean, they got P.O. boxes. I don't know. So I'm not trying to judge Raw or anything. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm just doing commentary. But you said 6 months ago. I can't remember if she said it was 6 months ago or 2 months ago, or I can't remember. But I'm just saying, if somebody told me that they are going to bust a cap in somebody's what, or they gonna send the goons to such and such, I mean, I personally would have, even if I didn't know about it. I mean, even if I didn't believe it. But then again, let me backtrack. Then again, I wouldn't even be having a conversation with somebody like that personally. Because if you making threats on somebody else's life over some petty YouTube beefs, some petty clicks and views, I'm going to pretend I don't even know you. I don't know. So I don't know what's wrong. I done seen you clown on YouTube. I done seen you clown for hours on end. I done seen you put all your business out there. I done seen you make threats against other YouTubers. So if somebody was to come to me and say that, I'm like, I'm sorry. Lose my number. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. Whether you believed it or not. And that's why I did not do commentary on this yesterday, because I wanted to wait. I had a feeling in my gut. I didn't know what was going to happen today, but every time I have a feeling in my gut, I hold off commentating on something and I wait. And then I do my review on it. So I just had this feeling in my gut that something was going to happen today. And lo and behold, her daughter making 3 YouTube videos on her channel, basically, exposing Rita and Bill. Rita and, her husband. And letting us know that she do not believe that her mother or Bill would do anything to anybody. That is just all they just bumping their gums. Which is a good thing. That's a good thing. Because okay, people was really worried about Nicole Tyler. Call the police, do this, press charges, get the receipts from Raw and all this kind of stuff. And then Rita, she's up there trying to drag Raw, after Raw then, release that information. So it's like, okay, who do we believe? Who do we believe? Who do we believe? What I believe now is that Rita or Bill ain't gonna do nothing, which again is a good thing. That gives us some kind of peace, right? I mean, I was really concerned about Nicole Tyler. When she broke down on her video, I was like, oh my God. And people talking about these are clicks and views for Nicole Tyler. No. They said the same thing about Jada Nerd. Oh, he just doing this for clicks and views. See, you have to have this like sixth sense of compassion. You have to have like this sixth sense of compassion to know when people is trying to fraud, or when they trying to make you feel sorry for them, or when they're being real and they're being honest and they're being transparent. You have to have that sixth sense of true compassion to be able to see through that. And I did not think Nicole Tyler was just up there just breaking down for nothing. What would you do if somebody told you that somebody was threatening your life? I mean, I'm going straight to the cops, straight to the authorities. I'm letting all my family members know, all my friends, all my fam, all my relos, all them know, because we don't even play like that. We don't even play like that. So, I would do everything necessary to try to protect me and my children and my home. And I would not take that lightly. And some people's like, oh, well, Ross, she probably didn't believe that Rita was going to really do it. That could be the case. She probably didn't, believe that Rita was truly serious. But she put it out there anyway. And I'm glad she did. Because maybe this, again, it's a good thing that we found out from the daughter that they just, bumping their gums. They ain't gonna bust a grape. They ain't gonna do nothing. And again, she knows her family. Just like you know what your parents would do and what your children do and what they won't do. I'm assuming that she knows her parents really, really well. And we probably know her parents probably more than her after, listening to Rita, go live for hours on end and months on end and stuff. But I think she's being, honest. And that could put some ease, to Nicole's, mind. And VS, I know VS is like, I saw VS's live. VS is like, she gonna do what? First of all, VS ain't gonna open the door, so they ain't got nothing to worry about there. VS is not gonna open the door. You gonna hear them little dogs, Trixie or whatever, the Pixie, whatever them dogs' names are, inside her house. You gonna hear them barking and stuff. You gonna hear the birds chirping, but VS ain't coming outside. And I do think VS would, get an attorney or get I think she would also probably, contact the authorities. But VS is not as worried, I think, as Nicole Tyler was, because I think VS is thinking, oh, girl, bye. She ain't gonna do nothing. And again, I'm glad that her daughter did come online and kind of, just let everybody know they be talking all that stuff and they ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, Rita's pissed off at her right now. But she said, she's not gonna drag her daughter. She said she's not gonna talk about her daughter because that is her daughter. But as far as people, saying all people is about to get clicks and views and they just want to expose Rita and you guys should be ashamed. We already knew all this stuff about Rita. We already knew all this stuff. about the child abuse and I mean, we already knew all that stuff. The daughter again, the only thing that she came on live to tell us that we didn't already know was basically that they ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna bust a grape. And then on top of that, of course, she wants her parents, well, her mother and Bill, to stop doing all this craziness and all this messiness and all. I mean, Rita, I wish she just gets back to what she started off doing. You know, roasting and gagging is cool, but all this other stuff is not cool. And like somebody else even, told Rita, I can't remember if it was Raw or somebody else, eventually you're going to have to start roasting and gagging other people. If your whole YouTube channel is just about you talking about people and making fun of people, don't only do it to your fellow YouTubers and then get mad when they roasting and gagging you back and then want to make threats to come to their block, because that's not cool. Talk about these other people out here, these celebrities, these actors, these singers, these rappers, she needs to broaden her channel a little bit more. I think that would help if she broadened her channel a little bit more and fell back, off of taking things so seriously on YouTube and putting all this personal information on YouTube. I'm going to say it one more time and then I'm going to wrap up. You guys, no matter how people appear to you on YouTube, no matter how cool they seem on YouTube, keep your personal information to yourself. If you need a friend, call on Jesus. If you don't have no true friends in your life, call on Jesus. He will listen. You can tell him everything that's going on with you. Everything. What you got going on with your kids, your job, your husband, your boyfriend, your baby daddy. It's too much stuff getting revealed on YouTube by people that are considering each other friends on YouTube. And then they fall out over some BS. And then next thing you know, people done recorded conversations. They done screenshotted every message, every chat, every email, every picture, and they quick to put it out here on YouTube for everybody to see. So that's all I gotta say. I wish the best for Rita's daughter, Nicole Tyler, Raw Honest T, S. Hutchison, Sean Bradley, for Rita, I'm serious. I wish the best for all of them. And I just mentioned all those other people because they have kind of in some type of way been involved. Others have been involved too. And I just hope that this is another lesson that maybe we can take a message from, a strong message from, and again, keep your uttermost, personal information to yourself. Keep people at a distance. Give people 50 feet. Give people 50 feet. You wouldn't meet somebody on the street and be like, oh yeah, last night such and such happened to my daughter and da 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 da. You wouldn't do that. People on here, we might see each other every day in the chat, but we still strangers. We still strangers. I'm just saying. Hey, Just Lovely, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, everyone, make sure y'all click the like button on your way in. If nobody wants to call in, I know I've been running my mouth for a minute. If nobody else wants to call in, if nobody wants to call in, I'm going to turn off the phone lines. I appreciate everybody for watching the chat, everybody for joining the chat today. And again, make sure you guys hit the like button. That's good. I'm glad you are doing okay. I'm doing okay too. I had a long day working, but other than that, Other than that, I'm good. I'm good in the hood. I am good in the hood. And I hope everybody else is doing well also. And again, I do wish the best for Rita's daughter. They said a very, very emotional prayer on S. Hutchinson page for her daughter, for Rita's daughter, and for Rita's mother, and for Rita. And I mean, the prayer was kind of like not just for them; it's for kind of like, everybody. It. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to S. Hutchinson, but check her video out. Check the video out. She just finished the live probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours ago. S_Hutchinson. Check her video out. You say I just answered you. Yeah, I'm good. It's goody. It's goody. But yeah, you guys. So check that out. If you want. If you want, go over to S. Hutchinson. I don't know how many people follow her. I don't know how many people. I know there's a lot of people on here. Some don't like who somebody else likes. Some don't like who somebody else likes. Some do like who somebody else likes. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. But hey, Anne Marie. Hey, how you doing, fam? That's my cousin. Anne Marie, thanks for joining tonight. That's my cousin. I enjoyed that service over there today. I did too. Just let me. I did too. I'm kind of glad, that there were like somebody over there to speak to Lala, and to the grandma, kind of giving them a little counseling. We weren't just listening to them, but they were like giving feedback to them and letting them know it's going to be okay, and letting them know if you believe in a higher power. I love how S. Hutchinson said that. If you believe in a higher power, I'm not saying Jesus, I'm not saying God, I'm not saying, if you believe in a higher power, just please, let's pray. Let's pray for this family. Let's pray for the children. Play for Rita, for Bill, for everybody involved. For everybody involved. So it wasn't like they was over there just on S. Hutchinson's page just bashing Rita. Everybody, well, I believe mostly all of us in this sector wants the best for everybody else in this sector. I think the majority of us can say that. We don't wish the worst on people. That's just not something you would do naturally, is wish the worst. I hate this person. I wish they die. I wish they, we don't. I think everybody over here just wishes that we could all get along more, that we could just agree to disagree more instead of taking stuff outside on these YouTube streets. And I know it's not just our sector that's like this. I know it's not. They be beefing in the cooking area, the gaming area, so it's not just over here. Hey, one and only Thick and Meaty. Hey, boo, how you doing? Thanks for chumming in. Did I say chumming in? I am doing good. Thank you for coming in tonight. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, they weren't over there just bashing Rita. Okay, you might have people in the chat. I'm mainly referring to like S. Hutchinson and her, and who else was that? Oh, even Sean called in. Sean Bradley, he called in. But I can't remember her name. Something unloaded. Was on the line, doing prayers and stuff like that. And it wasn't like they was bashing. I think they all, again, want the best for the children. And they want the best for Rita. And that's why I think they were praying so intensely on everybody involved. Not just the children. Because Rita, the way she started off on these YouTube streets, everybody, she attracted a lot of people to her channel. Everybody thought she was funny. Everybody was like, go sign up, go, subscribe, go click the bell, go, and it was good. It was good. It was good. It was funny, laughing, ha ha, I mean, even if she said absolutely like a million times each video, it was still funny. It was absolutely funny every time. But then it just went from there, and it just seemed like the whole channel just spiraled out of control, and it just went to a negative place. And it just seems like she's not trying to, I don't know, not trying hard enough to get out of that negative space. And that's why, again, I go back to I'm kind of glad her daughter called in, because it's kind of like pressuring Rita, like, Ma, I'm not going to put all your info out here, Ma, but I'm going to say this. Just enough pressure to hopefully that Rita will react to it in a positive way and stop trying to take things off of YouTube and threatening people and, stuff like that. And just keep it on the YouTube streets. Keep it funs and giggles and laughs and kikis like it's supposed to be on here. It's supposed to be in here. We're not going to get rid of all the drama. That'll never happen. All the drama, it just won't never happen that it's going to be, written from, our sector. But, we need to, again, value what's more important to us, and, our family, our children, our friends. And this stuff on YouTube that we do, the roasting, gags, and kikis and giggles and all that kind of stuff, is cool, to some point. It's cool to some extent. But when you start putting people's children in it and people, families and all that kind of stuff, and trying to take it off the streets, stalking people and doxing people and posting, following people and hiring people to follow people and take pictures and, all that kind of stuff. It's, again, the roast, gags, kikis, and giggles are good to a certain extent. You said you just got home. What's going on now? Hey, Miss Hogg. How you doing, beautiful? That's a lot been going on, Miss Hogg. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. All I can say is hopefully after today there will be some changes on YouTube as far as Rita is concerned and her children is concerned. As far as Rita kind of chilling. And I'm not saying get off of YouTube. I'm not saying for Rita to get off of YouTube. I'm saying just chill out. Just chill out. And remember what it was in the first place that attracted you to your subscribers. Just remember what it was that attracted you to your subscribers. And it definitely was not, I'm going to go to somebody's house and I'm going to do this and do that, and me and my husband, we going to do this and do that to you. That's not what attracted people to your channel at all. You said Real Mamas, Real Problems. I like that name. Oh my God, I like that name. Real Mamas, Real Problems. I'm telling you, that's how I be. We real mamas be having real problems to be up in these YouTube streets, swinging on people and threatening people and doxing people and all that petty, immature, childish stuff. You said, so the daughter was behind the mess. No, the daughter wasn't behind the mess. No, the daughter was not behind the mess. The daughter, I think, again, the daughter was just kind of trying to seek help to make a bad situation better. That's what I think the daughter is trying to do. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm just giving commentary. I'm just giving my thoughts. I'm not on nobody's side. I don't have a dog in the fight. but that's just my opinion. As far as the mess goes, um, the parents are behind the mess. The parents are behind the mess. I don't think I would not say the daughter is behind the mess, because stuff has been going on for a long time before the daughter posted a video on this here platform. So the mess has been going on a long time, and people have been trying to help and help and help and help. Thank you, Anne Maria. Cry for help. People have been trying to help Rita and help Rita and help Rita. And I don't think everybody was doing it just for clicks and views. Like some people were saying, oh, people just trying to, insert themselves over there into Rita's, what's going over there for clicks and views and stuff like that. But again, I think a lot of people were really trying to help Rita. Like trying to tell her, Rita, don't say that. Don't do that. Don't smoke weed with your kids right there. Don't smoke. I mean, it's just like, but you can't help everybody. Sometimes people just got to get out there and they got to help themselves. And that's why, again, I say, I'm glad the daughter jumped online today. She didn't throw her mother per se under the bus. She just basically like, I'm tired of it, y'all, on YouTube from sun to dusk, from dusk to dawn, y'all know what I'm saying, all day long, screaming and yelling and fighting at the computer. I'm up here shaking my laptop to give some kind of, like, you yelling and screaming at the laptop at these people on here that you probably will never, ever, ever in your life see in person. And you're not going to pop a doggone grape. So, come on now. Yeah, so again, I don't think the daughter, was behind anything. Anything at all. You said, whose channel do I need to check out for clip? No, I'm praying for these folks. Oh, well, you already know you can check out Tracy's channel, because Tracy is like, Tracy is like 411 over here. Sure. I call my channel Prime Time. Tracy is all the time. Tracy is all the time. So you can check out Tracy's channel. She did a video on it. S Hutchison, S_Hutchison. That's where like the main setting was this afternoon on her channel. Who else? Harley Q spoke about it on her channel today. It's a lot of people that went live today over this situation. I wanted to go live, but I had to wait till I got off of work. Then I had to take my youngest son to work because my oldest son was still at work. And, I had to run some errands, pay some bills. And then I came right home and jumped on live because I really wanted to talk about this. You said really sad. Yes, it is really sad. I agree. It's really sad. I would have never thought that anybody in Rita's family, whether it's her daughter, a cousin, a uncle, a grandparent, a mother, I would have never thought they would have got online or contacted another YouTuber, to let people know how they feel about the situation, how they feel about, what Rita says, on YouTube. So, and then to hear, her daughter, again, break down and cry. And one thing that went, who was it? I think it was S. Hutchison, because there were several people on the live. Like I said, Sean called in and Unloaded. I can't remember her name. Unloaded. I'll have to look over there later. But something Unloaded was on the line. I can't remember her first part of her name. But when S. Hutchinson was asking the daughter, do you have Cash App? Do you have PayPal? Do you have... And she was like, no, I don't have no PayPal. And then she just kept on talking, to me, this is just to me. If they were out for money or something like that, I think they would have paid more attention to the times when S. Hutchinson was saying, do y'all have Cash Apps? Do y'all have PayPals? Do y'all... S. Hutchinson even said to the mother, the grandma, if I wanted to send you some money, how would I do it? And the mother was like, I don't know. I mean, anybody who really probably doing this to get some money, to get some cash apps or some super chats or some PayPals, I think they would have been like, hold up, did she say money? Hold up, okay, I ain't got no PayPal, I ain't got no hold on, how do I do it? What's the website? Do I download something? Do I go to an app? Do I, and I'm sure she knows that her mother gets paid off of YouTube, after you get meet your 4,000 hours, and y'all know how it go and how you get monetized. But her daughter was like, I don't have none of that stuff. It didn't even seem like she was interested at all. I caught that. I don't know how many of y'all caught that, but I caught that. And I done heard people before be asked that same question. Do you have a Cash App? Do you have a PayPal? And they up there, how'd I do it? Go on your phone. They're trying to tell them how to do it. And I don't think it was a cry for anything monetary. I think it was really a cry for help for her daughter. That's what I think it is. And again, some of y'all might disagree with, my opinions. You might disagree, but that's why we here. We here to talk and we here to discuss. That's what we do on YouTube. Everybody is not going to agree. We are here to share opinions and share ideas and our thoughts. And you said, fix it, Jesus. Yes, Miss Hall, fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Lord. But yeah, check that out, Mrs. Hogg, S. Hutchinson. Again, Tracy, she might go live talking about it again. I think her and Sean are supposed to hook up today for dinner or something like that. But she probably will still go live about it, later. She did go live about it a few times, but she might go live again later. So, and I'll be over there. I'll be over there checking out her video too. I like how Tracy reports the news. I know everybody don't agree. We don't always agree with how somebody reports the YouTube news per se, but Tracy be getting to the meat, and that's why I like being on her channel. She gets to the meat. She gets interviews, people call in, stuff like that. So I can always rely on her if I miss anything on these YouTube streets. I can go right over there. I ain't got to look up nobody else's channel. I just type in Tracy because I already know she's going to be on it. She's going to be on it. But yeah, so if anybody don't want to call in, the phone lines are still open. I don't think the phone hung up yet. But if don't nobody want to call in about it, I'm about to wrap this up. I've been on here about an hour, I think. Yeah, we've been on here about an hour, so I didn't want to go too long, on here about this subject. A lot of people again is out here, doing commentary on this subject, doing commentary on Lala, which is Rita's daughter, Lala. So you guys, again, as they said in S. Hutchinson's chat, please keep this family in prayer. I know a lot of y'all do not want Rita off of YouTube. Some of y'all probably do, but I know a lot of y'all probably don't want her off of YouTube. I think she just needs some help and might need somebody to talk to and needs a counselor or, I don't want to go so far as saying therapy, but, it is what it is. I just, again, wish she would get back to just how she was when she first came on and what attracted her. Because a lot of people unsubscribed from Rita, after it just seemed like something just snapped. And I don't know when, which video, what day. I don't know where the change happened. It went from being all funny to just looking at her like something ain't right. Something ain't right. So I really wish that she could get back to what she started off doing. I don't know if she'll ever get to that though. I don't know. Hey Betty White, how you doing, hon? Thanks for checking in with us today. Thanks for joining the chat today. Make sure you hit the like button. I don't know. I just there's some people that I absolutely have said, oh my God, they do not need to be on YouTube at all. They don't need no internet, no Wi-Fi, no cell phone, no data, no computer. They don't need nothing. They don't need nothing. Um, they just need to get off of YouTube. But I think Rita needs to talk to someone. I think that's what that is. Because she's entertaining. She's entertaining, but when entertaining starts going too far, where you're like, it just seems like you're just falling apart. Just seems like you're falling apart. I don't know where it happened, what day it happened, which live it happened, but something just happened, and her whole channel just I don't know. I don't know. You said, I'll see you around in these YouTube streets. I pray everyone gets the help they need. Thank you, Miss Hall. I do too. I do too. I really do. I really do. But yeah, mental break. And that's what we need sometimes. A mental break. People do it all the time. I mean, not everybody, but certain people do it. They have to get off. They have to log off. They have to shut it down, and they have to take a few days off, or take a week off, or take a month off, or some people done shut their whole channels down and actually restarted a whole new channel, and try to, go a different route, or, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes we have to do that. We have to give ourselves a mental YouTube break, a social media break for all that, But it's kind of hard to do, It's YouTube is not like Facebook. A lot of people be on Facebook every day, and some people log off Facebook. They can, suspend their account, come back to it, suspend it again, come back to it, suspend it again, come back to it. But with YouTube, because of the monetization, some people don't think that they can take the break that they probably really need because of the monetization. And it's like, the more videos you put out, the more chances of you getting more and more, monetization on your channel. And especially if you're trying to get to that monetization and you don't have your hours yet, or you don't have your subscribers, they feel like they cannot take a break because they have to keep grinding and keep pushing those videos out there and, socializing with people, even if they probably do, or could use a break. They don't, because the clicks and views, they be calling them, the clicks and views be calling them, and the monetization and the dollars and, But we all got to do what's best for us in the end. That's all it's about. We all got to do what's best for us. And as far as Raw, as far as Rita, as far as Sean, as far as Nicole Tyler, we all got to do, what's best for us. And if people out there think that, they should go to the law and go to the authority and press charges or file a complaint, if they think their life is in danger, then that's what they got. Who are we to tell them, don't do it? Because I would. I sure would. I would take all measures. The police ain't the only one who gonna be aware. I'm telling you, I'm on the phone. Hey, fam. Hey. What's up? Something going on. I need to let y'all know about. Like when Nicole Tyler was on her live and she was breaking down, she said, this was said, and I gotta get a drink because my throat is dry. But she said, hold on. She said on her live, well, not her live because she had uploaded the video. But she said, Raw, she knew about this. She'd been holding on to this information for months. And she said if anything would have happened to her, her family and her real friends and her real life would have no idea. Like, no idea why it happened. If something would have happened to Nicole Tyler in her real life, her real family and her real friends would have had no idea. And people was going in on Nicole too, talking about, Nicole, why is you talking about this on live? Why don't you just go to the police? Why don't you call the I don't know, get a lawyer, call the police, call the authorities, go down, press charges, do all that. She did do that. But some people's like, I wouldn't have even went live. I wouldn't have even, like Nicole Tyler said, if something would have happened to her, the people in her real life would have never known why. Like, and I took that as to maybe she doesn't, when she shuts down on YouTube, like a lot of people say they do, but they really don't. When they shut down YouTube, they shut down YouTube and they is back to regular life. So I took that as she probably didn't tell her family, oh, there's this lady on YouTube and I think you guys should be concerned for me. Or we got something to be concerned about. I'm sure, she probably didn't do that. So I'm sure she did now though. After hearing that from Raw, I'm sure she did now, alert her family, her friends, her kids, her whatever. There's this lady on YouTube that allegedly, said that she was going to do this, that, and the third. But we wouldn't have known. We on YouTube wouldn't have known. So if something happened, God forbid something happens to any one of us on YouTube, if it came from another YouTuber, we probably wouldn't even know. I mean, hopefully the investigators and, how they, modern technology is like everything right now. So hopefully they would go through phone records, the internet, they're trying to find out who did what and why. But generally speaking, if something did happen to her, she wouldn't have known. So I'm like, she came live and not live, but she came and did a video and was talking about it and how she felt about it and how she was scared and how she called in to whose live did she call in? Was it Tracy? I can't remember who Nicole called into the other day. I can't remember. It could have been Tracy. I can't remember. But she called in and she was just like, you know what? I'm taking this seriously, and I did go to the authorities, and I did let them know what happened. And it's going from there. Because the one thing about it is, even though her daughter Lala said today on S. Hutchinson's channel that she knows, she didn't say she think. She said she knows her mother Rita and Bill ain't gonna bust a grape. She says she knows that. So to me, again, that's saying that she probably does know her parents really well, and that she know they ain't no ride or die like that. They ain't no ride or die like that. They not about to get no goons and roll up on somebody's house and do something. That's what the daughter was saying. She was saying they just bumping their gums. They just trying to make themselves appear to be this certain way. Like a lot of people from the streets, but a lot of people ain't street. It's a difference. A lot of people is from the hood, but they ain't hood. You know what I mean? There's a difference. A lot of people are from the ghetto, but they are not ghetto. It's a difference. And I think that's what her daughter was saying. Basically, don't fear. Don't fear. They're not going to do anything. They're just trying to appear and make people feel intimidated. When they roasting and gagging, and when they can't take the roast and gags, and then they want to make these threats, whether subtle or whether they want to be believed or not, they still making the threats to intimidate somebody. And some people on here ain't intimidated. They're like, whatever, you gonna do something, you gonna do something, bring it, And other people, like I'm gonna call the authority, because one thing about it, whether you're gonna do it or whether you was playing around, it's still illegal. It's still illegal. It's still illegal. That's a terroristic threat. To threaten somebody's life, and especially if you through text messages, through phone, and all that kind of stuff, through the internet. The police, they can get all those records. Just like Ross said, if y'all don't believe me, if y'all believe Rita that she did not say this, that she did not text me this information, Rita, she told her, she said, I challenge you to get a lawyer and get me for slander and defamation of character. I challenge you. And then I'm going to give them my phone and I'm going to say, here you go. Get what you need. Use what you need. So, I guess we just got to wait and see, what's going to happen from here. But I don't think that, I don't think she's going to come at Raw. I'm hoping this just eventually smooths over and everybody goes back to their corner and everybody goes back to uploading good content, for their subscribers and for their followers, and stop trying to be on this rah gangsta, keyboard gangsta stuff. Especially if that ain't your real life. Why? Just faking the phone. What 50? What 50 call him? What's that song? From 50 Wankster? Is that how Wankster? Say you a gangster, but you ain't really though. Something. I don't remember how the song go. But anyway, the song was called Wankster. People out here faking a funk and being fraudulent on YouTube to intimidate people and make people think that they all hardcore and they all this and that. Let's just hope her daughter is right, that they won't bust a grape, and that Nicole has nothing to worry about. Sean, nobody else on here has anything to worry about somebody, rolling up on them and trying to harm them. So let's hope that her daughter is right. And again, keep her daughter in your prayers, the daughter and the siblings. Keep them in your prayers. And yes, Betty, I saw your comment. I meant to respond after I was going on talking, but yeah, I remember when Mona died and rose again. I do. That day will go down in history. That day will go down in history. Just like Jesus Christ himself, the day he died and the day he rose again, that day went down in history. Nobody is ever gonna forget the day Mona died and rose again. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes. God still works miracles. Y'all, God still works. You better believe it. Please believe me. God still works miracles, y'all. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off here. These lights is killing me too. I'm about to start sweating on this light. You said you're a gangster, but you never popping nothing. That's it. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. That was one of my favorite songs by Fitty too. You say you a gangster, but you never popping nothing. Yeah. But yeah, you guys. Anyway, you guys, if you came in late, make sure you rewind. Sometimes it might take a minute for the video to start processing, but usually if you rewind it now, within like the next 5-10 minutes, you can watch most of the video from the beginning before YouTube processes it and stops it and kicks it out into the, video, You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But all this YouTube lingo. But take care. Thank you. You take care too, Betty Wright. I'll see you somewhere in somebody's chat, honey. I'll see you somewhere, probably this evening, in somebody's chat, because I ain't got nothing to do. I don't have to work tonight. I don't have any cakes to make. I don't have any cake orders until next week. Is next week the end of the month? What's today? The 17th, 18th, 17th. Yeah, I think like in a week I got like 8 cake orders in one weekend. A sister gonna be slanging cakes left and right. But anywho, you guys take care. Again, thanks for checking in with me tonight. Thanks for joining my chat tonight. If you are not already subscribed, hey Miss Lady Schools, what's up, lady? If you are not already subscribed, please take a second and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you receive all my notifications. And also, you guys don't forget to thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video, y'all. And again, y'all can check out S. Hutchinson if y'all want to hear what went down earlier. If y'all want to hear it, go to S. Hutchinson's channel, and it's probably her last video, okay? And also check out Tracy's channel, because Tracy had did a live on it as well. And also Harley Q did a live. Harley Q got really emotional earlier. She got really emotional on her channel talking about it. So again, several people already went live about it. Check their channels out. You know, everybody has their different opinions on how they see things and how they hear things as well. So, you know, that's what we do here on YouTube. We commentate, we give our opinions, and at the end of the day, you know, we all should want the best for everybody on here, even if we agree to disagree on different subjects, you guys. So keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind. And as usual, Primetime Squad, y'all know how we do. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.